everyone, my name is Z, and this is my first ever video. But today we're going to be talking about school fights. So my first story began at 7th grade. I was walking down the hallways until I saw a group of people surrounding a boy and a girl. I was kind of confused by this since that those were rarely happening in my school, since then most fights were outside of school, but this happened in school. Anyway, so I walked up to one of the guys there. I asked him, "What's going on?" He said that those people in the middle are actually a couple and the guy was cheating on the girl. And I'm like, whoa, what the heck? This stuff will rarely happen because couples are mostly like the lovey-dovey couples. So yeah, before the fight began, Mr. M, by the way, that's his nickname, Mr. M, came to the hallway saying, "What are you kids doing here? Get to class!" And everyone started rushing away since Mr. M is kind of one of the scariest deans in our school because even the toughest kids will get scared by him. But yeah, that's mostly it by that story, since that most of the time they weren't fighting or just mostly arguing in the middle. So next story began in 8th grade. So me and my homie, let's call him Ziggy. Ziggy and me were just sitting in music class waiting for our teacher until this girl came up to us saying that, "What are you guys always together? Like, you guys are never separating. Like, are you like, well, what the heck?" And me and bro look at her like, "Bro, we're best friends. Of course we're gonna be sitting next to each other all the time." And she had the audacity to say, "Bro, you guys are so gay, bro. Like, separate for once." I'm like, "Okay, buddy." This girl always hanging out with her friends, dude. So it really made me pissed off. But we decided to ignore her. But she started to less appear in class after a week. She stopped appearing in class until I got word of one of the girls in her friend group that she got jumped by other girls because she was talking smack. So, yeah, she basically got jumped and suspended. I don't know about the girls who jumped her. I think they also got suspended, but I don't really know. Well, that's it for that story. It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Alright, next story began in high school. High school came around, first day of high school. I'm excited. I walk into the cafeteria, it's breakfast. I sat down, tired as hell, eat my egg sandwich I got for breakfast. And then I heard this, I think, other freshmen rage baiting the hell out of these other, like, hot Cheeto girls in the cafeteria. Until the rage bait got so bad, in fact, that one of the girls started to fight him. But then his homies started to fight her, but then her girlfriend started to fight them. So it was an all-out brawl. So until the deans had to separate everyone, I decided to just go to class. Since at that point I was tired. I didn't want to deal with that since there's so much chaos happening in breakfast, by the way. It's breakfast! Why is there fighting at breakfast? It's the middle of the morning! Alright. But that ends it for my stories. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And be ready for the next video. Bye bye.